Hey, good morning here. I'm at the chiropractor's office looking at an accident report, and then next thing you know, you're looking at the emergency room report. And what you'll find on the bottom of these reports is the word EPIC, E-P-I-C. That's the new medical system that most facilities are using. Sadly, though, my critique of EPIC is that it's mainly focused in on documenting claims for purposes of getting the hospital paid or the doctor paid. But it's not comprehensive in terms of listing all your injuries and all the details at times, because it doesn't calculate to help get payment for the doctor. So you always need to go to a chiropractor like here where we are. They're going to fill in some of the details and do some investigative care that might not be in the programming part of EPIC. And so EPIC might not even actually have screens to document things that I think later on could be pretty important to your legal case. So are your doctors using EPIC? If they're using EPIC, I think you need to take extra care to find providers who don't use EPIC to take your care to another level. I call it the next level care. Next level care, to me, is chasing down everything that's going on with your body to make sure nothing's missed. And I think EPIC, if you go in for a head injury, for example, big injury to your head, they're not going to look at the bump on your back, because that's not necessarily in the system for payment, and it may not be something that EPIC's going to even have screens for when you come in for a head injury. So, but an old-timey family doctor, the ones I love, they would listen to your story and everything that was wrong with you, and they would make notations about every problem. Now, for a doctor, that's a problem for them, because if they don't chase down the bump on your back, it could be a cancerous tumor. And so then if they document it, then they're supposed to be following up on it. And if they document it, then they're held liable in a case if they don't do anything about it and don't tell you about it, because then you have a problem that doesn't get diagnosed, and then if it's cancer, it's serious. So sometimes the system won't document things that are important to your health. So I'm focused in on, number one, your care and recovery from accident injuries. But also, if you do have cancer or some other problem, I want you to get care in the midst of going to your chiropractor and your injury care. That other conditions that are bothering you that don't have anything with the accident, I don't want to ignore them. I want you to get good care. So that's what we're doing today here. We're here and at the chiropractor, who's going to document everything, more so than I think EPIC will, and then make referrals. So rehab's important. Now, the other part with chiropractic care is it's not always appropriate. So I always tell people, you start with your medical primary care physician and just run through what's going on with you and just talk with them. Talk I call it your PCP first, after your emergency room. Discuss rehab, and that can be physical therapy or chiropractor or acupuncture. A whole bunch of different things can help you. And the third thing would go see a specialist to double check what the rehab people are finding on a daily basis or a weekly basis, because usually rehab is twice a week, 3 times a week. Well, they're getting to know exactly what's wrong with you, and they need to communicate with your letter or email to your primary care physician, so that your primary care physician can follow up on things that might not necessarily be in the realm of chiropractic care. So good morning from Tampa, and good morning from this chiropractor's office, who is going to take some care to document all the injuries. Now, if you have a head injury, it's a big one, you definitely need to see a neurologist, because that's their specialty, brain injuries, TBI. But you can see a concussion specialist, physical medicine rehab doctor, who specializes in concussions. But with concussions, you need a team of people, because concussions are complicated, and not just one doctor can do everything. So just remember that you need to talk to your doctor, get good referrals, and then follow up. And then for me, don't skip the lawyer, because in this case, there's a lot of things about the accident that are important to document. And so we need to make sure we never forget to get the accident information, the dynamics, the crash data, the photographs, go see the vehicle, which we're about to do today, and document everything about the car. So don't skip the lawyer.